Right, hello, hello. Bit of a different scene, isn't it? Garden scene, whatever else. Happy days. Look, little summer house behind me. The garage gym there. So yeah, absolutely beautiful day today. How happy days is that? Finished work, rolling into a bank holiday. Happy days, blue sky, British weather. That's actually quite nice. So I was thinking to myself, actually, I might have the garage gym open because tonight is arms night. Let me just put down my pre-workout. So yeah, I'm thinking to myself, actually, do you know something? Arms, garage gym open. Just got to find the keys somewhere in my pocket. There we go, perfect. So yeah, that is literally my walk from indoors to the garage gym. All of, depending on how big your strides are, it's probably about 10-15 feet. So there we go, it's as easy as that. Let me just take you back a little bit. Look at that, eh? So, summer house, that's usually my walk from a summer house from work into here, if I'm working late and straight into the garage. Other than that, was just happy days. Right, let's pick that up. Let's get inside. Let's turn the lights on. Happy days, right. Come on, there we go. Great stuff. Right, so as I said, it is arms this evening. Happy days. Good. So over the last couple of days I've done back, then chest. So it's arms this evening. Brilliant. Now the lighting's always bloody awful. I wish I could keep the garage open. Nice fresh air. And as I said, it's not often that we've got half decent days in the UK. It's usually shocking weather. And even though it's May, it's still shocking weather. But what we're going to be doing this evening, I think I want to bring back, I think last arm session, if you've watched it, if you haven't, how dare you, go back and watch it. But I think if I remember rightly, I mainly did, I think I used straight barbell for reverse curls, but I was using dumbbells, I think if I remember, some strict curls, etc. are. So what I'm going to do this evening is I think I'm going to bring back this Super EZ bar. So let's get that out ready. I'll put that down there. Whoop. Always difficult doing it with one hand. So there's the Super EZ bar ready to go, which is all good. What else are we going to do? So Super EZ bar, arms. If you want to do dips, not really. So what I'm going to do is probably utilise something here. Do I want to do straight bar tricep extensions? I'd like to do single arm triceps. Or rope. What do we start with? Solid. Right, we're going to start with some straight bar triceps as well. Right, so we're going to go with the bars to begin with. So we're going to work with that Super EZ bar. I'm going to close the garage so you can see me. You think, Barry, keep it open so we can't. But yeah, I'm going to start with Super EZ bar, I think, and go wide grip, come in standard, and then go close grip for working those bad boy peaks. And then we're going to do some straight bar triceps. May well then go on and do a little bit of floor pressing. I do like some floor presses, which is all good. So yeah, we might do floor presses with dumbbells. What else can I do for triceps? Might do some close grip barbell press. That would be a good shout actually. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Super EZ bar. I'm thinking straight bar tricep extensions. I'm thinking instead of those floor presses, I'm going to go with close grip bench. So I've got to think about something else to do with biceps. Be good to bring in, along with those curls on the EZ bar, some type of hammer movement. So I think without trying to confuse it too much, yeah, I think I'm going to go with some hammer curls. So just standing hammer curls, or actually, to be honest with you, if I'm using that bench, see, this is what goes through my brain. Right, okay. So I'm going to start off 2 exercises back to back, superset, EZ bar with straight bar, tricep extensions. Then we're going to move on to close grip, barbell press, and seated incline hammer curls. 4 exercises. And let's smash it. I've, as always, got about 35-40 minutes. Then I've got 500 grams of mince, not a euphemism, but yeah, I've got 500 grams of mince in the fridge, which I'm going to chuck in a load of mushrooms in there and peppers and all other sorts. But yeah, not going to be any carbs, so there's not going to be anything else. I've kind of like gone to my limit on carbs already today, so I'm trying to get in a bit of protein. It's 5% fat, so it's low fat, and that 500 grams I think comes in at about, I think it's about 550 calories. And I've got about 800 calories left today, so I'm going to have that 500 grams of mince, then potentially something later on, or actually, to be honest with you, if I'm still under by about 300, I'll literally put them in my back pocket and just take that as a little bit of a win. But yeah, I'm carved up, so this should be a good workout. But that's me yabbering on for a good 5 minutes. So let's just get into the flipping workout, shall we? I'll see you in a second when the garage door is down and I'm primed and these guns are ready to go to action. See you in a sec. Lights on, that ready. Let's push that into there. Ready for those two later. Let's get set up for the first triceps as well. I'm not going to be doing 90 kilos on that. Let's drop that down to there. We'll get some weight on that EZ bar, and then we're ready to crack a lack. Let's go. Alright, so let's get started. I'm not going to give myself any half measures on this. So we're going 20, 40 plus the 10 kilogram EZ bar, it's about 10, 11 kilos. So we are coming in at just over 50 kilos. And that's going to be my starting weight. So without further ado, let's get going. So we're going to start off with some wide curls to begin with. So let's just get this in good effect. Okay, so with these wide curls, as you can see, the grip is just outside shoulder width. Trying to control all the way down. This set is always a bit of fun because you hear every single muscle fibre, all your joints, especially at my age, cracking like snap, crackle and pop. Is Rice Krispies even a thing? I'm not a big cereal eater. If they are, they were immense. Back in the day, and remember I'm mid-40s, the cereal of absolute champions when you were a kid was Rice Krispies and Frosties. My God, Tony the Tiger. Where we've now got Rich Piano, Ronnie Coleman. Back in the day, the toughest guy on the frickin' street wasn't a bodybuilder. He was a frickin' tiger. He absolutely owned Kellogg's Frosties. Jesus Christ. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google Frosties. They were an immense, Jesus Christ, Rice Krispies and Frosties. I think even into my teens, in my early 20s, when eating cereal in the evening was a thing, I used to cane the living daylights out of Frosties and Rice Krispies. Right, you can tell that probably was around about a 6 on the Richter scale. So if I'm able to talk about cereal and shit, then that ain't hurting that much, is it? But that is only set 1. Right, so that, as I said, just over 50 kg. I think that was about 9 or 10, wasn't it? Happy with that, still got some in the tank. Barry, why don't you go to failure on every single set? I don't want to go to failure on 51 and then only be able to get like 3 or 4 reps out in the next set. I want to get 30 out, not spend myself on about 14, then do 2 sets of painful shit form for 2 or 3. Right, so we're going to jump. As I said, this is a superset. So now we're going to go straight in to some tricep extension, straight bar. Just keeping the elbows nice and tucked in here, just above 90 degree on the crease. Push down and make sure you get full extension at the bottom and squeeze. Don't chuck your body weight into this one. Don't force your shoulders over the bar. The bar should be out in front of you and your shoulders should not be like this. Yeah, nice way to bring in some body weight. That's not needed. Nice, good. Happy days. Right, now, first 2 sets out of the way. Now we go straight back to that 50 kg bar, and we're going to hammer out some standard grip bicep curls. So I find the close grip are quite easy because they almost mimic hammer curls to a certain extent, but they work really a hell of a lot on your peaks. So the peak being that bad boy there. So yeah, work really on the peaks. But this standard bicep grip here is a killer. Let's go. Right. Okay. So as you can see now, I'm just inside shoulder width, depending on the size of your shoulders. Position myself nicely here. Keep the elbows tucked in as much as I can. And try to control it as much as you can on downward as well. It starts to get quite difficult when you're trying to control over 50 kgs on the way down, but I do try. God loves a tryer. Right, 2 more. Nice. Damn. Cool, bloody hell. Right, so that's setting up a nice little finale for close grip now. So there and there, as I said, that will work the peaks. That's what everyone's looking for. Everyone wants the peaks. Right, so we've got another set of triceps. And again, apologies people. As you know, I'm not actually a lazy person. I just think when it comes to editing, I can chat through with you guys and literally, you know what I'm doing next. If you want me to do this whole freaking transition where I go like this. Okay, right, so I'll see you back in just a second. And then I go, I'm back. It's bollocks, isn't it? Right. Maybe I've got to add a bit more theatre, maybe it's me. Right. So again, we're going back to straight bar tricep extensions. Oh, got heavier now. Oh. 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 Nice. I think I've still got some in the tank on that one. Right, so we're going to go close grip this time. Just to please all of those people, I'm going to edit it, watch. And look at that. You've moved from one area of the gym, garage gym, to the other. It's incredible, isn't it? Unbelievable. You've come on a journey with me. Right, so third set, close grip. Still keeping the 50 odd kilos on here. God, you can hear every muscle fibre. Tendons screaming. Oh, especially in that right arm. Oh, switch around a bit. Oh. 2 Come on, 2 more. Last one. Tell you, I was able to lift that weight when I was like early 80s body weight, late 70s body weight, but goddamn, so much easier now. I'm 87 kilos doing that. There's so little body roll or having to move forward, and also just feels so much more of a stable weight to do. Okay, right, so we're back to this straight arm. Let's smash through this. 6. Don't know if you heard that on camera. That was everything breaking. Right, I don't think I've finished with this EZ bar. I really don't. That's 3 sets. That's one wide, 1 standard, 1 close. I'm not finished. I want to go heavier. So what have I got on there? As I said, I think that bar, that EZ bar, comes in at about 10, just over 10. Then you've got 2 20s on each side, so we're talking 50, or on around 50. Ooh, shall I put a 5 on each side? I can put some of those and just go for 60 kg. That'd be quite decent, wouldn't it? Actually, I could go heavier. Could go 70. But I think the form would be absolutely horrendous. Yeah, let's go 60, see how we feel. I might go heavier if I want to. But let's stick another 2 5s on. So this is where I am going to do a little bit of editing. So next time you see me, there'll be extra 5s on that there bar. Catch you in a sec. Right, so we're back. And don't worry, I'm not going to disappoint. I've put another 5 on each side, or have I? Right, so we're going to start with wide grip. Whoa, and this is now bloody hell, just sticking 10 kilos, flipping heck. That feels ridiculously heavier. So now we've got 25 on each side, plus the bar. So we're coming in at, on or just over 60 kg. Let's go. Oh, Christ. Let's go for 6, come on. 5. One more. Oh, bloody hell. Had to cheat that last one, as you saw. Christ almighty. That last one was cheated a little bit. Had to lean back a little bit and put some of my weight onto that. Yeah, that was mad. But all good. So I think we're going to skip the standard grip on that one because I think I'll ruin myself. We're going to go close grip to work on the peaks. I'm going to keep that 60 on for the next set. But before we do that, we're going to quickly jump back to tricep and finish those tricep pull downs. Let's position you back over it. Sorry, that was you just bouncing off a TRX on the ceiling. Right, where are you? You're right there where I need you. Right, let's go. Oh, okay. Right, let's drop it down to not a silly weight, but one that's gonna batter me. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, feel a little bit of warmth going on around here, which isn't always good news. You can just feel it a little bit here. Didn't feel it too much on the bicep, but felt it just on the tricep there. Okay, right, still going to do this bicep. So we're going to go, keep that 60 kg on there, but we're going to bring it inside. We're going to do some, where should I position you guys? Let's position you there. Check where you are, good. Right, okay. So let's go close grip, bicep curls. On that wide grip, as you know, apologies for talking off camera. On the wide grip, as you know, we did 6. So let's see if we can, Christ, that feels so heavy. Oh, see if we can match it. Oh. Oh. Right. Oh. 4. Jesus Christ. One more. Come on. Christ almighty. Oh my God. Nose running, close to passing out. Bad boys. Right, I've got a set of triceps. Then we're going to move on to next 2 exercises, which are going to be barbell, close grip for triceps, and hammer curl with the dumbbells. God, I'm still in 2 minds. Do I do barbell, close grip, or do I go onto the floor and do floor press? I'm one that likes to, when I'm supersetting, especially biceps and triceps, I try to superset with almost reverse grips. Hope you know what I mean. So say for example, like triceps, straight bar, biceps. Yes, it's an EZ bar, but you know what I mean. It's straight bar mentality. So really, if I'm doing that hammer curl, yeah, then I really should do something like a floor press to do the same movement or the same hand position. Hopefully you get what I mean, as opposed to just doing a straight bar again and then a hammer curl. Sorry, I'm going to stop talking. Right, see you back in a second, then you'll know exactly what I'm doing. All right, see you in a sec. All right, so you would be right if you guessed I went with barbell. So we're going to do close grip. And the reason for that is I was thinking I was going to be doing standing hammer curls, but I remember right at the beginning of the video, talked about doing it on the bench. So what I'm going to do is after I've done this first set, and I'm going to start with triceps, so I'll go tricep, bicep, and then do close grip barbell press, starting with 60 kg, and then moving up. Already got that position, I'll just stick my bum there. So that's all good. So as soon as I finish that, I can just move the bench out slightly, incline, grab a pair of dumbbells, which will have to be 20 because it doesn't get any lower than that, and we'll smash out some seated incline hammer curls. Let's get started. Right, so set number 1. Just taking these off these safety stands where I had them before, and I'll put them onto the proper stands after the first set. So we're just going to go close. Actually, let's put these on the safety stands first and I can get the right grip position. So all I do is, as I think I've told you before, so put the fist together, just picture that part there, and all you're doing is you're moving out to here. Yeah, so I've got one fist position, so that is my close grip, okay? So that's going to be my close grip. Again, making sure I keep the elbows tucked in. So I'll show you exactly what I mean in a second. So I'm coming into the middle, or putting this one in the middle, step 1 out, and that's going to be my position. Luckily on this bar, it's the grip in the middle, serrated grip in the middle. So here we go. So as I push up, all I'm doing is concentrating. I go suicide grip here, which means thumbs over bar. Don't do that unless you're happy with what you're doing. Bringing them down, keep the elbows tucked in, down to the chest, and drive up. Nice. Okay, so wouldn't say that's a walk in the park weight, but quite easy. Right, so just going to put that back there. So that's the angle that I want those hammer curls to be at. So an incline angle of 90 degrees. So now we're just going to move nicely. Move you over here so you can see it a little bit more. There we go, perfect, good. I'm going to grab those 20 kilos and let's hammer, let's blow up these arms. Need to be bigger. As you'll know, I'm on the road to nowhere. No, on the road to 18-inch arms. Oh. 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 Now, if any of you watching don't do seated bicep curls or seated hammer curls, I tell you to get into them. Because bloody hell, they're an absolute game changer. Nice, good. Right, whew. Just drop that down again. And then we're set up nicely for some more chest. But are we staying on 60 kg? Hell no, let's go up to 80. Right, so we've now put another 10. So that's 10, 20, 30, 60, 20 kilogram bar, 80 kilos, close grip. Let's get it on. I think I might actually use this. There we go, keep my feet up as I do, as you'll see me do that, just keep my back nice and straight. Let's come out to where I need it. Position myself nicely on the bar, or sorry, on the bench. Dig those lats in. Let's go. Two more. One more, come on. Nice. That was a lot more difficult. And one of the reasons why is because these so-called 10 kilogram weights, cast iron, Jesus Christ, honestly. Well, I think on TikTok I put some of my weights on the scales and some of them are up to 2 kilograms heavier than stated. Must have been the Rusty's paint I put on them, or they just gather water. Heavy paint. Yeah, it's all my sweat and tears over the years. Okay, cool, so enjoyed that, that was good. And quite taxing. So I'm gonna go for another set on that. So 3 sets today on this. But let's get back to those hammers. But I'm thinking to myself, although they were good seated, nah, fuck it, excuse my French there. I was trying to talk myself out of doing seated there, just about to do standing, but that would have been a cop out. Almost picked standing, because I knew it was going to be easier. Fucking hell. Oh. So it's showing it's getting towards the end of a week. Trying to talk myself out of exercises. Bugger that. So I've put the bench up one notch as well, which doesn't make it any easier, believe me, but just enables me to keep my elbow down a little bit more, so I'm getting a better curl. One more. Good. Happy days. Right. What's the time? I'm almost looking at my watch. Okay. So I've been in here for just over 35 minutes. So I've got 2 sets left this evening. So I've got another set of close grip. God, those ones hammered me in the second set. But we're going to stay on 80 again. And then we've got that last final set on hammer curls. Then we'll have a bit of a chat. And then it'll be time for me to go in, as I mentioned before, chow down on 500 grams of frickin' pork mince, 5%. So it's a big old plate full, but yeah, that 500 grams of mince only comes in at, I think it's about 550 calories, I want to say. And as I said, I'll just chuck in some mushrooms, some peppers in there, mix herbs, whatever other kind of herbs and crap we've got. Just to add a bit more taste and literally chow down on it. So no carbs this evening. Smash the carbs morning and lunchtime just to give me enough energy for this, to be honest with you. So carbs, energy, protein, muscle binding, muscle building, and the fats. Some padding. Right, here we go, come on. Oh. Oh. Oh, son of a bitch. Come on, one more. Good. Right. Where do I want to go? Yeah, let's go there. As I said, that won't make it any more easier, but it will allow me just to drop those elbows a little bit more. So as you saw, and I'll chat to you, I'm just putting some weights away. Got that much of an OCD. Yeah, as I said, all this will do is, where I had it about 2 notches down on the first one, brought it up a little bit more, and as you saw, all that allowed me to do was, where my elbow was quite high when I was coming up on it before, just being in that position, drops the elbow a little bit, and gives you more of that natural curl. So I'm going to get even more on this one, and hopefully, a little bit more stability. It is a smidgen easier, I'm not going to lie. It's a smidgen easier, but seated compared to standing, freaking hell, night and day. Let's go. Right, so final set of this evening. Oh, so what have we done? We went through that EZ curl, didn't we? That was fun, that was good, I enjoyed that. We did straight bar tricep extension. We've done some close grip bench and some seated hammer curl. son of a bitch. Right. Man alive. That was 40 minutes, pretty much on the money. Maybe a smidgen over 40 minutes in the end. Anyone's guessed from seeing my garage before, I've got a little bit of an OCD for everything. Everything has its place. If you've got something, keep care of it. If it's worth something, keep care of it. So as you'll see, everything is quite tidy. Why? Because I respect my shit, I respect my place. This is where I train. So I don't know how people have dirty desks at work or shithole of houses. I always say, how your surroundings look represents what's up here. Yeah, tidy space, tidy mind. All good. Right, so that's me done. So actually, let's open the garage. Let's see if it's still nice outside, if it's turned gloomy. Let's go. Oh, look at that. Still absolutely happy days. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, so peeps, that's me done. So that's 4 exercises, just under 45 minutes as per usual. You don't have to do mountains of sets, mountains of reps to see gains. I'm just make sure I come in here, daily discipline, get in here, split routines, and it still works for me, which is all good. Right, so signing off, as I said, good to see you all. Comment, subscribe please. Flipping heck, how much is it to ask? It's free. But no, awesome. But no, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment if you want to see any other types of video or any like nutrition, tuition, tips, tricks, me out and about. Just give me a shout. More than happy just to mix things up. But other than that, do listen, but don't listen to some of the shit. Remember, iron makes men. One more rep. Get it done. Weak, won't, fat, can't. Put a cross through those, you can. Believe in strong lifts. And can, will, and need are far stronger. Last but not least, time, routine, belief. Stand by those. You've always got time. You need a routine. And you need to believe in what you do. Other than that, they're my arms. They're getting bigger. Rotor 18 inches. Well on their way. Catch you on the next one. Take care, people. I'm out of here.